Let's take a walk through here. This is where the homeless used to be back some time ago. This is where they used to be at. Now it's called Camp Homeless. Used to be back here in the back. I'm meeting a friend of mine that we're almost in that situation. You can tell the trains are close to this place here. And one is coming by, I think. It might be. But this is where they used to stay. Now the mayor of this town, the only reason why she mentioned about helping the homeless is because there was a fire and a lot of the people that she knew were in a homeless situation themselves. And that's the only reason why she was going to do something about it, but has never been done yet. And it's been some months since she said it was okay and got different agencies involved. Almost coming up to where my friend is. There's the trains. You'll probably see it going by. Here it comes. Yeah, you can probably see it over here going by. Come up to a friend of mine. Here he comes. He's a good friend of mine, and we're almost in that situation of being homeless. Hey, how you doing, Jeff? How's it going today? I see the trains going by. Yeah. Hard to hear. And believe it or not, the homeless used to be down here one day. Yeah. This is where they were. Yeah. And then all of a sudden what happened was the mayor got the railroad department or whatever and told them to chase them out, and they used 4x4s and chased them away, and then they went to a couple other places they went to. I think now they're staying in back of some church or whatever, a few of them.
Yeah, they were just over in the bushes there on the left.
Yeah, I think they were, we're going to go to where they were and see. I think they were hanging out over here, wasn't it? Someplace over here? Yeah, I think they were over here, wasn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see some residue of stuff. This, as you can see here, sleeping bag and some curtains. I don't know what they were going to do with that. Garbage cans and stuff like that. Yeah. And they got the writings on the wall. Well, this is my friend Jeff. That's him
Hi.
right there. He wanted to let you know about this because this homeless situation over here is never going to get any better. The same thing with other towns that's in this area. let's go over here and we'll see some whatever they have. Oh, there's some more writing. Well, that's okay to see that. And oh, I wonder who this is. Looks like some ladies here or something. Oh, were you one of the homeless that was down here, or just the first time we're seeing you? What's your name, ma'am?
Where?
And you basically are just here because you just wanted to come by and see where the homeless were?
Oh yeah, watching the train.
Watching the trains go by. And also, so we're just here. We're basically just wanted to see where the homeless were because we're almost in that situation. But you're a religious lady, are you? Or
I am.
and what do you think about with us? Do you think that we should be worried about that, or should it be something else that we're thinking about?
I don't know. I think I need to be praying for yourself too.
Praying that we're they're born again?
Well, no, just keep praying.
Praying and what do you do when you pray? What do you receive? Do you receive anything from prayer?
Well, it's just according here. Usually I know
Mm-hmm.
how to do that.
Well, you're a person that likes to pray.
Yeah.
And
Pray
when
for people.
you pray for people, yeah. And you want to see them. You want to see their life change.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody I know him. There he is. How you doing, man? How you doing? Heading down to that spot?
Yeah.
That's good.
Got a stick here.
So you want to pray for us?
What?
Yeah. Did you want to? See you later, man. What did you want to?
Huh?
Did you want to do like he said?
No, because he knows how to pray.
Oh, he knows how to pray. Oh. He knows how to. Okay. Well,
And you do too.
well, I hope I do. Yeah. But I heard that you were the prayer warrior. Is that true?
Yeah, I have to be at work.
You have to be at work. Okay.
Yeah, at the church.
At church today.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to you later. Hey, Jeff, anything else you wanted to say about the homeless situation?
Yeah, it is really hard around here in Denison, Texas. And we need to start thinking about the needs of the homeless. We need to start trying to encourage people to look at their distraught lifestyle and want to stay where they're at because nobody cares. And we need to have people that care about the homeless and the people down on their luck. Some are into different things, but they're good people sometimes, just down on their luck. They've lost their jobs, they've lost everything, for whatever reason. And we can't just accuse them and judge them. We need to be open-minded. We need to be Christian, and we need to be born again, and we need to be working the field. And that means going out into the hedges and the byways and the highways and encouraging people to receive Jesus. And that's the truth. We really need to know and let the homeless know that somebody loves them, somebody cares. And it's not enough just to give them what they need, because they need better than that. They need better than food dropped off, clothes dropped off. They need to be let know that they're loved, that somebody does care beyond the physical needs. We need to reach out to them spiritually. And it's rough because a lot of them come from fallen churches. And we really, really need to understand that they're not going to be easy. Nothing is easy. In fact,
Nothing.
there was a time we didn't even know Jesus. There was a time we may not have wanted to receive Jesus because we were living in our circumstances. That's what these people are doing. That's what the homeless have to deal with. The situation, not having showers and running water and electricity. We need to open up our hearts, and we need to encourage our community leaders, our politicians, and those that run the towns to get involved with making it better and trying to improve their way of life so they can receive Jesus Christ. You can't just invite them into a church. That doesn't do it. They need to have all their needs met, spiritually and physically. We need to encourage everybody to be a part of this community. If you say you want to better this community, let's start at the lowest levels, and that's where the homeless are. That's where the real work is. And if you're afraid to go down there and reach out to these people, then you're not a Christian. You're not born again because you don't care. And only the love of God and Jesus Christ in us can make a difference in people's lives. And only if we're sincere of heart when we do this. Otherwise, it's null and void. We can't be who we claim to be. We're only putting on a show that others can see. But we're not seriously working to get the really needy. Jesus said he came to save those that were lost. He came to be a physician to those that were sick. If we don't understand this, we will not understand the love of Christ and God. We need to open our hearts and we need to figure out a way we can better help these people in need. Get them into programs. Give them what they need spiritually as well as physically. Folks, this is a dire situation we live in, where we can look down upon others and even be concerned about their well-being. Now, there's children and there's women. There's all sorts of people down and homeless around here in different areas. This is just one location. But if you could just see how they have to live. And some of them don't even want to get out of it because they don't believe people care. They've been taken advantage of at times, even though they're homeless. They're living the best they know how. But you've got to teach them. We've got to help them to know there is a better way. Jesus Christ is the way. But we aren't behaving like we should if we can close our hearts, close our minds, and just look away or look with closed eyes. God came down here to open the blind that they may see and their ears so they may hear. And by the word, we show that we are truly his. So folks, it's very important. We're trying to make a message here that this is not the end. We're going to push forward to give them Jesus Christ and open up our hearts to him. We're not trying to help them stay the way they are. We're trying to get them so they understand that somebody does care. And not just say they do, but mean it. We have to think with our hearts and the love of God. And I hope you all understand this is a dilemma here in Denison, Texas. And we're just an hour and a half north of Dallas. And yet our little community shuts out the neediest people. And they can't always get into a home. They don't have checks a lot. And we need to reach out and do what we can to encourage the city council and those in charge to open up their hearts, to provide a place where the homeless can reside, a shelter, a mission that won't be rejected. The council in Denison rejects what we are doing. We're caring about the people. We have been there at one time or another in our lives. And if you've ever been homeless, if you've ever lived out of your car, not had a place to go, whatever the condition, you need to look back when you were in need and how if somebody didn't help you or you didn't struggle to get back up on your feet, you would have never made it. You wouldn't be where you are today. So we're employing you. Al and Clara and all those out there, we say reach out and really do the work of the Lord. Touch somebody by not just sitting by and letting them waste away and deteriorate. We're looking forward to letting you hear the message and seeing what you've seen today. And we just want to open up your hearts and have the love of Christ. And these people need it. They need to know love is real, that Christ is truly love, that God is truly love. We also think that you need to realize that the Bible is just not a book. And it should be living water within you, and it should be bubbling up out of your stomach and out of your abdomen. And you need to reach out and do the right thing. Pray about it, people. Think about it. There is a grave need here, and you can change people's minds. You can change people's opinions. If you stand for the Word of God and you come and you see this for yourselves, we thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. John 3:5, the water and the spirit. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, Claire, you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Thank you, Claire.